Hi, so in this video I'm going to show you how to play with the dashboards. So dashboards are very useful, for insight information about what is going on with your technicians. As the list, the work order list, it doesn't show you sometimes everything that you need. So to give you more detailed information and to give you insight information and filter immediately the information you need to view, you can use the dashboards for that. So in the team version you can create 2 tabs, and in the pro you have unlimited tabs. So let's say that I want to create a yearly dashboard, and with this, obviously it means that I'm going to add yearly information to this dashboard. Okay, so this is for my work orders. So I'm looking at my widgets, work orders widgets. Okay, so in this case now what I can do is just drag and drop the widget that I want to view on this dashboard. So for instance, let's say I want to see your count, the number of work orders that were created. The system will automatically do that by default, which is counting the work orders that are in my system, although it doesn't count the period. So if I want that, just select the date and then you say that you want the range of like this year, and you click save, and it will obviously return 13. But if we move to 2022, it will obviously say less. If it's 1 of January, it will probably return here this value 0. So the next step is rename this counter name. So let's say yearly work orders. So it doesn't tell me which ones are completed or which ones are pending. Just give me the number, how many I did already created. Okay, so the next counter could be interesting to know how many are pending. So you should always keep the this filter by the date. So, and I'm going to say I want to see everything that is pending. So how many work orders are there pending? Okay, so let's see, 2. Great. So yearly pending 2. Great. And how many are completed? So let's see. Oops. Okay. So now consider this. Let's say that you want to see a data table with precisely this information. So which work orders I haven't invoiced yet. Okay, so status, obviously completed, and date range this year. And I'm not sure if I want to see, oh yeah, I want to see some columns, maybe the date, and maybe the work order number, is it here? I only have this columns available, and now I can sort the ones that are actually more important. So I'm going to say I want to see 15 columns, and I want to see the oldest one on top. And there you go. And you can see the work type, the day they were scheduled, and if you come over here, you will see that I have 3 work orders, and that's it. So if you click here, you will be redirected to the work order itself, and you can see immediately which work order is it, and you can see which customer is to invoice, and you can invoice and you can change it to process. So if you do that and you refresh here, you'll see that now I only have 2 and this was updated. Fantastic. So let's create something more to this dashboard, and let's say you want to see here this is actually interesting, more tricky to play with. Okay, here we go. So let's say I want to view, count all the work orders by type. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to count all this. Yeah, I'm going to count everything, but on the date actually range. I'm going to say this year, and it should be now that he will create. Yeah, great. It has created the dashboard that I want. So now yeah, we could play something else here. Let's say I want to see all the work orders that are actually with problems. I didn't count those here, but I don't think that's very important, but it could be important to you, so it's a matter of filtering that info. And how do you do that? So I want to list all the work orders that have some sort of problem. So data table here. Jesus. And now, like I said, what kind of problems are we talking about? So first, date. Okay, fantastic. And now I want 2 rules. And I want also a date. This date is always the same because this is a yearly dashboard. So the ones that I want is actually the picked up and when the technician said that the customer wasn't on site, or when the items are missing. So once I want to see 15 rows. Okay, so when I click here, it should return me two work orders, and as you can see, it's correct, because if I go over here to this site, not this one here, I have exactly 2 work orders that are picked up, and with a situation where we have a red, so it means that something is wrong with this work orders, and I can click over here and see what happened to this work order. And look, this one says that items are missing, so I can now contact the customer and say, hey, we need to quote you this. So what else can we do now? So first, let's rename some of these tables. So this one is work orders to invoice, and like I said, this is important to monitor, and this is work orders by status, by work type. Okay, and this one is issues, work orders with issues detected / reported by employee. Oops. Okay. There you go. So we have some space here. We could add additional counters, but I'm not going to do that. So this is it. So I'm very happy with this result. So what else can we do here? We could now send this report every week or every day or every year to our managers. So because this is a yearly dashboard, I could definitely say that I want a monthly report, this report every month, so that our managers see the difference from month to month. So that if you feel like this could be something that your managers would like to receive every week, you just select this one, and I have this one, so I'm going to delete this one. But you could come over here and say I want to send this like every week. So just select one of our templates, rename it weekly dashboard report, and now you add the emails from your employees or from your managers. They don't need to be in the system or users, OutSmart users, to access this information. So you just could add here something like my manager at company.co.uk, and now you can, or you should, select which dashboard you want to send. So again, if you had like a lot of dashboards, you just have to create several messages and select individually each dashboard to each template message. So I'm going to select yearly dashboards and click save, and there you have it. Every Monday this dashboard will be sent to your managers. So it will update on a weekly basis. If your managers have access to OutSmart, they can, not this one, hold on. They could easily come over here and also see what's going on. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this this video. It's very interesting and very important for managers and for back office users as well. Let us know what you think. If you feel like this is not good enough for you, you can always ask us more ideas about dashboards, and let me know if you have any other videos that you would like to see. Comment below and let us know what are your thoughts.